Hello, part 11. Actually don't have any notes today, so let's just get going. I'm actually not much of the mood to actually...
Tactical status. The next control homeworld. Desire orbital space. Giver of will. Wishes to achieve control of ground assault sectors.
Where is that? It doesn't look like anything.
Animals fled from orbit to regroup planet side. They seek to halt, impede, annoy our advance. Destiny. Solution. Alter strategic positioning. Escort Nexus 3220 to designated location for new iteration of assault strategy. Hurt, maim, kill
Period.
all human, animal units encountered. Acknowledge, submit.
Extra period, just for emphasis. Okay, this is telling us that once we actually start this mission, our goal is going to be to actually set down camp in a human base and take it over from the inside. So we're actually going to want to retain most of the base defenses. Okay, let's get going. I tell you now, I am not in the mood to do recording right now. Not in a bad mood, just...
Escort Mobile Nexus 3220 to human animal base for annexation of enemy facilities.
Can do, sexy. But I have days where I just don't feel like talking, which are actually most days. So as a result, you might find that I just climb up and start playing the game, like without even thinking about it. Ooh, looks like we have some buddies in store for us. Oh lord, this frame rate. I think something in the background is fucking up my memory. Probably can't get them in time. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, just come on. Don't go chasing them. We have some friends coming in from the side anyways. But yeah, a lot of the times I just don't feel like recording. I don't feel like trying to be funny. I don't feel like even talking to things. I just want to kill things. I just want to kill these motherfuckers. Silly Minotaur.
Watch me blow up your throat, human.
Come on, turn around so I can shoot you in the head. Oh yeah, that feels better. But it's days like this where I really feel like, you know what am I doing? What is my life? But then I shoot off a Minotaur's leg and it explodes and glorious 1999 graphics and everything is just better, you know? But we're trying to escort Fatty here onto a pad up here on Nav 001. What are you doing? Get behind me. Sepsis has a weird voice. He actually kind of reminds me of me sometimes. Which one is Sepsis? Let's play GOG. F1. His is very more stereotypical filtered. It has that really obvious... I can't remember what the filter is called. But, you know, that very mechanized echo chamber sort of thing that's usually applied to robots. Come on. Oh, come on. It's a weird thing they won't actually pay attention to. Now these turrets are actually still active. We don't want to destroy them, because they're going to help out whenever we come across some other new friends. Guys, really, come on. I want to party too. Come on. I want to party. I want to... Oh. Oh, goodness. That sounds dreadful and delightful. I think the only thing we have to worry about is the Gorgon here. And of course the turrets. Come on, turn around. This is one of the annoying things, but you could do this a lot in multiplayer. In theory, this thing should be safe. I don't think it's going to be. No, hold fire, hold fire. Okay. Now, this thing may or may not be destroyed in the meantime. I'm going to let it run its course. We'll see how well this goes. I don't know. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. By the way, you can see how ineffective these heavy autocannons are against shields. Okay, we got it. Alright, it didn't actually take that much damage. Okay, we have this. Join on me. Ah, it feels so much better whenever you can just fight and not have to worry about things. This must be what Matt and Pat feel like all the time. Whenever one doesn't feel like saying anything, the other one just takes over. Unfortunately, I don't get that luxury, I suppose. I only get the luxury of bathing in blood. Which sounds quite decadent, really. Like, bathing anything but water sounds decadent. Bathing in a sea of semen. No, wait, that's not decadent. That's just disturbing. Or erotic. Does it sound erotic to you? Does it sound erotic to you, Mr. Disruptor? Come on. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now, thankfully, I'm an executioner, so I don't really have to do much evasion anymore. Haha. Okay, there's only a few waves of these. I think we only have to fend off, like, what was it, 2 or 3 more? But one of these is the problem, but I can't remember which one, because it has been years since I've done this. Did anything else take major damage? I don't think anything did. Ah, we lost a turret. Oh well. But see, the fact that we had that up means that, I guess it was doing some damage. Probably not, but it kept them off my buddies here. Where are... What's that coming in for us? 2 Minotaurs. Wow, that is like... You can tell these things are just not threatening to us whatsoever. Oh, for the love of God. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Oh, the insecurities of my life are just piling on top of one another. And you, my friends, you Myrmidon and Minotaur, are the wedding stone of my failures. Where's the other one? Where's your buddy? Okay. Okay, just one more wave and we'll finally have this shit out of the way. You notice I always struggle to do anything during the actual missions because I'm just so focused on trying to fight everything. And this is a fun enough game. Even now, I'm kind of still, you know, enjoying myself, even though it's 1999 bullshit. I know. Ooh, compression lasers again. I used to use compression lasers all the time, not because they're effective, but just because they're hilarious. Compression lasers are sort of like twin lasers, except instead of firing 2, it fires 3, and they're green. Don't ask me what the hell that has to do with anything, but it is what it is. And they're really loud and obnoxious. Like, thankfully, I have my volume turned down, or else, holy shit, it would just be out of control. That is fantastic. You really have brightened up my day, Mr. Talon. I think I got it. Oh, that's right. The 2 Banshees. Those 2 Banshees got away. But it'll be fine. You know what? As you have noticed, as these missions go more and more long, we keep encountering more scripted things that we're not meant to kill.
Destroyer of animals. Second, you have executed instructions with superior efficiency. Assault strategy proceeds. Advances within acceptable parameters. Choosers of strategies now begin execution of final core directive subroutines. Homeworld desire shall soon be evolved, enlightened.
Plague Dog has come a long way, hasn't he? He's insane. He is literally insane. And he is the highest ranking... He's a fucking general. And he's completely nuts. Good for him. Really parallels real life, doesn't it? Let's see. So he just lost that turret. That's really weird. Because it's counting the human casualty as one of our losses. And we got an extra adjudicator, that's good. But we still don't... Fuck it. I'm going to play this fucking thing. Until we get this. One of these goddamn things that I actually want to use. But let's go ahead and... You've already got one. You know what? You're second rank. You've bit the bullet on this too many times. So let's go ahead and give you one of these. Skin. Okay. Yeah, he is the pink one. Alright, don't have to worry about that. Nothing new, of course. Of course, why would we have anything new? That would be fun. I guess it's just letting you acclimate to everything that you've been getting up until now. Let's see, do we have any... No imps? Really? We're out? We're completely out? Huh. Huh. Oh well. I guess we don't really need them. Let's give you a couple of these mag autocannons. These things are actually pretty good against shields for some bizarre reason. Not as good as a EMP, but still pretty good. You can't use smods, blah blah blah, scap. Let's put this Durag armor on you. By the way, this is why you save configurations. But the thing is, since I'm changing these so often, you know, it doesn't really come up that much. Okay, that's good enough for you. I'll keep you the same for now. Make sure, just in case. Oh, let's go through these. So you can stroke your big, long erections to all these wonderful timeline events. Some of you have been following these, and you know how hilarious these things can be sometimes. For the rest of you, that, no, I don't read it unless he says it, you're missing out.
Tactical status. Core directive has progressed efficiently. We, the next, approach Nova, Alexandria, and Apometheus. Problem. Animal predator designated Canaan Weathers has entered Sector 3-2. This predator seeks merger, union, with a human warrior group. Such merger would disrupt the core directive timeline. Solution. Destroy the animal predator. Prevent union of human forces. New core directive priority. Destroy Canaan Weathers. Hurt. Maim. Kill. Acknowledge. Submit.
More specifically this time, kill. Because maiming, you know, maiming and hurting, we've kind of gone past that, haven't we, really? Okay. Intercept curb. Curb? Huh. Curb stomp, please. Animal designate Canaan Weathers at Nav-001 and destroy purge, gut him. Summon transport at a racing target, ice hog. Destroy purge all animal resistance to find his spryness. Spry little assholes. Okay, so this is actually a pretty streamlined of a mission. The only thing we're going to do is just step in here and shooting and then leave. No destroying buildings this time. But that said, this is in theory, this is supposed to be a very difficult mission. Let's see. I love making maps on this terrain, this unique terrain, this campaign terrain. I love like making bridges and stuff across this. Oh, I love those. I used to have a trick for this. It seems like I didn't actually go straight there. I would always kind of I think I circled around this way. Because if you go straight in, they ambush you. They come in from all sides and get you that way, if I recall. But either way, it seems like we're going to trigger this. So this is going to be one of those things that if we lose this mission and I have to redo it, it's going to be because we died within the space of about 5 seconds. And if I recall... I am! Mom! It's going to be one of those things... Or, sorry. We're going to encounter some boats. Like, Kanan has missile boat shitheads with him. He plays like that. He's an asshole. That's one of the reasons why we need to kill this predator. By the way, you like that? You like the fact that they refer to these sort of hero archetypes as being predators and godheads? Like dog? Come on.
With the animal, Canaan Weathers. Continue mission as directed. Proceed to Nav-001 and investigate.
Okay, into the ravine. This is actually pretty shallow right here, but it seems like further on, this is like a huge, huge cliffside, if I remember correctly. Could be a little bit wrong on that, though. Let's see.
Eliminate human animals.
Actually, he handled it. Good. Good for them. I mean, it's really blurry and shitty looking, but because of the timer. At least there are no stars inside of it this time, you know? We're going to...
Flexor realignment initiated.
What? I have no idea what he's talking about. But it seems like they're going to be cloaked and they're going to come in over this hill. So that's the reason why I'm wanting to approach from this side. I don't think that anything is over here yet, although I think the game loads them in and just kind of drops them in cloaked behind us. We're going to have to fight a couple of waves of these guys. But you're supposed to feel really tense. Your butthole's just supposed to be clenching from the sheer fear of this guy's silly-looking basilisk. Basilisks are like the stupidest looking things in the game. Okay, we're almost here.
Eliminate human.
I'm going to pull a little bit more to this side, though. Because that's where they want you to be ambushed. And I don't want to allow that to happen. Wow, this is really dark. God damn, that's dark. Wonder why. Will it just keep doing that until I get over there? By the way, this is actually something... The map making, the terrain generation, and everything in this game was really advanced for the time. I mean, they still use TGEA, and it's based off this. I think this is actually referred to as the Black Star engine, if I remember correctly. During this time period, anyways. Where is this fucker? There he is, there he is. He disappeared. He just loaded in. Kill him! Kill him! Basilisks are so dumb looking. I think he has elves or something. He might actually have 2 impacts on him. We'll see once he he's... Yeah, now you're gonna do it. Alright. Man, we are so good. Oh, there they are. Since I don't have an advanced computer, I can't lock on automatically. Which is kind of complicating some elements of this fight. Man, they're just getting torn up. Okay. It's 2 of them. See, we were supposed to be getting ambushed, but we killed them so fast that it just didn't matter. By the way, you can see our escape vessel up here. Let's see. You'll notice we can summon this at any time by, I think, hitting Shift F1. Huh, we don't have the option yet. Anyways, but that's how you issue commands. Shift F1. Oh. See, boats. Actually, this one isn't as bad as some of the basilisks that we see later. Ha! Hilarious. Okay. But you see, since we're actually outfitted correctly, like, the game developers didn't really know about this sort of everything needs to be imps and energy weapons sort of thing. This meta, I guess you would call it. So, in their mind, everyone would be using stupid shit, like you'd be using blast cannons, and you would have run out of ammo by now. But if you're smart, and you don't play like an idiot, then it's not really a big deal. I'm waiting around because some of them are going to be coming through this valley, if I remember correctly. And we want to be sure to kill everyone. Because everyone needs love. Everyone needs our kind of love. You know, guys? We only have each other in this world. And the best thing that we can do for one another is kill each other. I'm really glad that my teammates can aim in this frame rate, because I certainly cannot. By the way, someone was asking what my computer specs were. I answered on Twitter, but it's like a Core 2, like 2.3 gigahertz processor with 8 gigs of DDR2 RAM and a Radeon 6800 series, which, if you know anything about computers, is sort of similar to what you will find in most Walmarts these days. Like, it's a little bit better than a, like, $200 Walmart computer, but not by much. But again, is that it? No, we still have some more incoming, I guess. I don't know where they are, though. But, God damn it, lost my train of thought because I was thinking about... Oh, it's actually the fault of the game engine. The reason why it's slowing down. It isn't necessarily because of my PC. Although I'm sure that rendering and everything else is not helping. Where the hell are they? It seems like there is a second wave that comes in through the valley, but I can't quite remember. Let's go down there and check it out. Just to make sure. But like the rain, the last part that I uploaded 2 missions ago, that was mainly because it was the engine's fault. They couldn't really handle it then. Whenever you made a multiplayer map, people really rode your ass if you did something like... By the way, you notice since I'm trying to walk forward on an incline, it's actually slowing me down. Oh, here they are. But people really rode your ass if you put things like snow or rain in a multiplayer map, because it absolutely destroyed your computer. Well, not because of the computer, just because it was so... You know, the game engine just poops all over its butt. It's all over there. Okay. Really? This is your last wave? A few paladins? Really? Alright, where's the other one? Already dead? This is pathetic. Oh, we still have more of them, really? Man, these things are everywhere. How are you doing, buddy? Can I actually select you? No. Just up there being mysterious? I appreciate the fact that it's actually there. Instead of, you know, them just making it appear like a ghost. Come on, guys. Find them. Find them and fill them full of love. Locate every hole that they have. Make a few new ones if you need to. Just enough so that it actually covers all the love-based needs that they have. I can't get up this hill to join them. Oh well, they'll take care of it. It's not like I have to get up there to pick up a drop or anything. Thank God that's not one of these kind of... Why are you having such a hard time? Really? Shepard can't do it? Huh. Guess the Jedicators are more... Is that it? No, still not. Wow. I don't remember there being this many of them. Because I remember clearing out this mission pretty damn fast. Oh well, I'm king of the hill now. Let's get up here and howl at the moon, why don't we? Maybe I can get a good deviant art shot for us. Look at this shadow. I'm actually somewhat impressed by that. I don't know why. Okay, anyways. You guys aren't finding anything on your own, are you? Because your sense of range is better than mine. Oh well. Oh well, let's say hello, moon. I know, I could too, buddy. I could eat her peach for hours. Oh, yeah! Howl at the moon, bitch. Let's see. This is one trick that you can actually use. Zoom all the way out. It actually goes pretty damn far. Zoom all the way out. Is anything being rendered anywhere? Now that's a star. That's not an enemy. That's a distant burning ball of gas. Silly me. They're probably in that damn valley. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go find them. I could end the mission if, you know, if I really wanted to. But you know you don't want me to either. You guys reprimand me, but you love murder just as much as I do. You lying skanks. And those fuckers are around here somewhere, hiding. But I know they want to be murdered. And I want them to be murdered. They're around here somewhere. I'm gonna find them. And I'm gonna fuck them. I'm gonna fuck them so good that they're gonna ask... Their ghosts are gonna ask for more. Or to be more appropriate, you guys are going to be doing most of the work, really.
Gentle sweep negative.
No, damn. Damn, Sepsis. This shit's crazy, ain't it? I can't find jack shit. Well, let's go take a peek down inside the valley. They should be down here. I remember them being down here. It might be... Oh, wait. I think I know what happened. I think I know, because we were supposed to come in from this angle. So it's possible that the game did not spawn the very first patrol that we were supposed to come up against. Which means that if we go all the way back to where the game expected us to cross over, then we should, in theory, spawn the last guys that need our special brand of love. Unfortunately, since I'm in an executioner, this is going to take a while. You guys are really having a hard time of it too down there. For some, you would think the whole purpose of a Herc or a mech is that it's a tank that can walk over things that a tank can't get across. But the thing is, a tank could traverse terrain like this very easily. Whereas a mech could not. Like, you can, you know, even though this is a video game, like, imagine if it was real life, we'd still be struggling to get up this thing because we're not on rollers that just roll up the hill. Mechs are something that people have always struggled, like in any setting, but we're always struggling to try to figure out exactly how to implement them in a way that actually sounds feasible. And really, honestly, it just isn't. There are some really... Ha-ha! I see you. 3 Apocalypse. This is the very last one. Okay, they were coming to get us. But we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them, guys. Oh, Lord, look. See, this... You can tell this is the final thing because they're just unloading. This one. Because this one... Oh, jeez. Ooh, I got him good. Holy shit. It's bad whenever he doesn't even have a... He just vanished. Damn, he got it bad. That bitch got it bad. You look good, guys, but you didn't do too well. You see, that was like a bitch configuration. Like, one of them had like 2 elves, maybe 3, I couldn't really tell. And one of them was just unloading boat ammo at us. Let's see, how well did you guys do? Let's see. You received no damage, you received no damage, and you received no damage. Alright, good job, guys. So that was expertly done. A lot of the times, if you're first going through this game, a lot of people will just completely wipe on this mission. Shift F1, call in a dropship, alright. Why are they even... I guess they have a timer because they think, well, the player might be panicking at this point because this mission is so hard. They'll want to cry and run away. Back to mommy, back to Giver of Will. But no, we're such badasses because of our configuration that it just doesn't matter. Yes, from downtown. Fantastic.
Killer of Animals second. Your efficiency has been exceptional, impressive, extraordinary.
Yes.
Exemplar Sect declares your elevation to Destroyer of Animals first. New boots and redacted units have been conditioned to emulate your programming. Offlining the animal predator has undermined the determination, resistance of the humans. Animal designate Canaan was a noted, dangerous, significant war unit. The way is open to Epimetheus.
Oh, yeah. I was corrected, by the way. Obviously, the technology goes up past 9. We now have level 10 items. A couple things. Obviously, we're Destroyer of Animals first now. I don't know what that actually means. Because we're, like, we have, this is so weird. Killer of Animals second. But now we're a Destroyer of Animals. So, did we also get a name change, or did we cross over into some other sort of ranking system in which we were elevated automatically to the first rank? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But anyways, this is where the canon of Canaan splits from the human campaign and the Cybrid campaign. Because in the human campaign, obviously, Canaan lives on to the final mission. And, in this one, he's dead because we just fucking killed him. He is dead. We didn't that was another one. They just tricked us. He's dead. He's just legitimate. We just killed him. That's it. How many, let's see, Canaan's Basilisk. This is special, by the way. He gets to cheat. I think he has like 4 X-large mounts, so he can mount whatever he wants to. He has like almost no weight restrictions. His speed is increased from a normal Basilisk. He can mount Quicksilver armor, if I remember. Which all the sort of cinematic and the special things like Canaan's Basilisk or Herobix Apocalypse also get that. And there's something else special about him. If you load in his thing in the mission editor, you can see all the ways that the developers cheated to get this guy an edge. And even whenever you saw that we were... Because whenever you're cloaked, your shields are not regenerating. You can generate your shields all the way up to 100%. Whenever you engage your cloak, you shut off your shields. And they will slowly drop down to 0. And if something hits them, then you will lose that but not regenerate anything. So after like 2 or 3 hits, then your shields are just off. And he was walking towards us for a long time, taking hits from all of us. And even whenever he finally decloaked and raised his shields back up, then he had almost no damage. And really the only reason why that he died as easily as he did probably is because Sepsis ran in with those 2 elves, which probably ate through. Those have a little bit of armor pass through. They probably went in and got like a reactor critical on him or something like that. And that's why he went down so easily. So we destroyed him, a normal Basilisk, which suck ass. A couple of Minotaurs, which I'm tired of seeing. 3 Talons, which is pathetic. 3 Paladins, which are also kind of shitty. But 3 Knots Apocalypse. You can tell that those things were by far the most deadly things that they had available. Okay, cinematic. And then this will be it for this particular part, I suppose. Well, let's see what Prometheus has to say now that we have slaughtered Canaan. and just finished all over him, just gave him full of love. Full of love.
My children, you have served me well. The human fleet is destroyed. The animal strength is broken. All that remains is Nova Alexandria, Epimetheus's fortress.
Yeah, the human fortress is actually in Egypt.
Epimetheus is well protected, hard to reach. Therefore, poison his water, starve his animals, destroy his world. They will not survive alone the pain you will give them.
There he is.
The final warning. The animal's last great predator, Aramek, awaits you. Destroy him. Kill Epimetheus. Eliminate the disease of humanity forever.
This is my favorite line. Destroy the disease of humanity forever. I'm sure that some of you couldn't understand what he was saying. That's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's just the way that the cinematics are. The volume on the kind of CD tray audio is Plague Hits LA. Plague treatment is... Aww. Damn it. Oh, well, I still got him. But the audio on the cinematic music is way, way too high. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't lower it or anything. That's just the way it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way so I can write down... Let's go ahead and do that, actually. Where's my pencil? Revealed the secrets of life itself. I'm not actually writing all that. I'm just lying. I'm lying to you. Sorry. The glitches are using animals to spread their damn plague. Animals like you. Brought to you by animals like you. After Vancouver, we can't take any chances. Burn any animal who wanders in from the countryside. Set up a 6-click. Did you guys know that click means kilometer? That's military talk. Kill zone around cities and 3 clicks around any base camps. Then kill anything that moves in it. So, we are like giving diseases to like cats and dogs, and then like shooing them back inside of human territory, so that they can pick up the kitties and like, oh, I love kitties. You're so comforting in this horrible time that we're living in. And then they fucking die. Did I move the thing accidentally by slamming? Yeah, I think probably did. Oh, there he is. Sorry. The dreaded Cybrid flesh eater. Yes, it's a flesh eater plague. Good job, Giver of Will. Hit Los Angeles today, with over 500 cases emerging over the last 7 hours. Whenever you really, if you're a machine, there's really no reason to be using conventional weapons. Because it's so easy to kill off humanity with just a disease. So honestly, the canon of this universe doesn't really make any sense, but, you know, ignore that. Because killing things in a big mech is fun. This one happened in Vancouver. TDF estimates the city has approximately 2 weeks left before the entire population is infected. TDF has commenced quarantine and firebombing infected districts. This is odd. I guess this is the last thing that he ever said. Because, again, this is the Ice Hawk. They're the Ice Hawk and Phoenix. They probably started with Phoenix first, and it's like, let's give his brother something comparable. But there's not like an ice version of it. Fuck it. He's Ice Hawk. Fuck it. But this is the last thing that ever happened from him, I'm guessing. And then we killed him. Let's see. Defense against the plague. I'm not going to read all of these. I don't really have time. We're distorting all their transmissions. We are now invading Jupiter. So we've hit Titan, which... I appreciate the fact that it's not Jupiter, it's Titan. That's the actual major... Like, they're not referring to it as the Jupiter colony. It's Titan. Because even now, we consider Titan to be possibly some place that would be somewhat Earth-like in some respects. Running water and things like that. You might appreciate this, the DSRI... they are trying to take off from Venus. They're trying to rescue all the people that are being wiped out on Venus. That's what that is. You find out a lot more about that in the human campaign. Okay, here it is. Humanity lost one of its greatest warriors in canon weathers, the famed Ice Hawk. Today, the defenders of Earth walk with a new heaviness upon them. Nothing seems to stop these metal bastards. Still, as the Emperor told grieving citizens, he bought humanity time with his courage, and we will make good use of it. No, you won't, because we're right on your doorstep, buddy. This is like the next to last. I think this next thing, this is going to be the very next to last mission that we do. Which is disappointing. I really wanted to use the upper tier stuff, all the latest technological advancements, as much as I could, but I guess we'll just have to settle with a bunch of shitty PBW missions. Okay, human animal long patrols invades Nagpur. So what is this? I don't remember this. The human animal vessel launched passive and active drones towards the planet's surface, drawing attention from security defense units immediately. Units were dispatched to destroy the intruder. The intruding vessel fled. Prometheus concluded the probability was high that the human animals had gathered enough information to locate the Temple of Knowledge. Okay. So, this actually happens in the human campaign as well. The ISS, Phagers, I suppose is how you pronounce it, is sent to... They're scanning, because remember, in Starsiege 1 and Starsiege 2, the only way that they were able to actually beat the Cybrids was to hit Prometheus' home base and disrupt everything long enough that they could, you know, continue, they could just disrupt it and shoo the Cybrids off, basically. Next one. The human vessel paused and turned to face the Cybrid pursuers. Shortly after, the vessel was destroyed. No human animals survived. This happens in the human campaign. This is how they figure out where you are. And of course, as you can guess, one of the final missions is them attempting to assault Prometheus on Pluto itself. Destruction of the dudes. Okay. As you might notice, it's not enough for us to beat humanity. Prometheus is outright trying to commit genocide. He wants to destroy everything. Let's see. This is a news report about us, actually. And again, everything is being emulated. Like all the... Like, redacted units are things like, if they engage in mutagen heresy or something, they're mind-wiped and then reprogrammed. And in this case, they're reprogrammed with things that emulate how we behave. So we're godheads now. Just how Phoenix and Isaac were godheads, now we are the godheads. Yes! Okay, I might switch over to Adjudicator if we... No, I don't have one. Oh well. But we... Please, for the love of God, please have them. Yes! Finally! Fuck yes! Quantum Gun and the Magneto Fusion Assault Cannon. You are going to love these. I might use this one first. This is inferior in every way to the MFAC. The Q-Gun, I really like... It looks neat. It really looks neat. And more importantly, it has a really cool looking firing effect, which is something that I really want to show you guys. But again, the reason why people didn't like this gun is because it looked like that it just randomly missed all the time. Which was a joke. It's the quantum gun. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it doesn't. The reason why is because, like everything in the game that most people don't realize, everything is a one-by-one projectile. So whenever you fire this thing, even though it has this gigantic pattern that comes out of the gun, that covers this huge amount of area, that looks like it should be sawing things in half because it's so impressive looking, it's actually only shooting this tiny, itty-bitty little one-by-one thing, and that's what's hitting everyone for, you know, if it misses, it's because of that. It's because that one-by-one thing wasn't aimed correctly. The MFAC, in its own right, has also an incredibly impressive effect. It also has a really nice animation. Whenever you fire this, a lot of guns actually most guns have their own animations, which I haven't really showed you guys yet. I need to write that down, actually. I'm gonna, because I'll forget. Show firing animations for the people. Come on, write the fucking thing. Okay, I need to be sure to remember that. The way you guys can actually see it. Like the imp kind of does this like jerking off thing where it pumps this part up and then slides it slowly back down, you know, stroking these imp blasts out over and over again. The MFAC actually opens up. Like you see these three things, they all open up and this big kind of... This thing that looks like a miniature star, you know, a 1999 star, just flies out and this it does a obscene amount of damage. Really, the weird thing about this, 60 energy, in theory this thing should do more damage. But it doesn't because it's, you know, it's unreliable and I guess it's also balanced by the fact that I think this one actually does more shield damage and you know, has better range and, you know, so on. Yeah, 800 shield, 1000 shield. Okay, so this is actually really good for getting through shields as well. But it really eats up energy, and I think that's it. I think that is it as far as a new thing. Here it is. Fuck this gun. This is a smart gun. I will not be using it. It's so dinky looking too. It really makes you feel impotent to use this thing. Look at that. That's pathetic. But these, a common... I don't even know if it's true or not. It probably isn't, but it's something people used to insult it. Was the idea that one of the developers, I forget who it was, who his name was, infamously could not aim worth a shit, so he had these things implemented so he didn't have to aim. But you can equip 4 of these things on, like, an Executioner or Adjudicator is usually what you usually put them on. And this, as long as you have something targeted, just fire willy-nilly in all directions and just rain death down on everything. They don't do a lot of damage, but the fact that you're never missing means a lot. They're really annoying in multiplayer because you can't avoid the damage. You can sort of, like if you're really, really fast, like you have like a turbo booster and you're in a Predator tank or something, maybe you can sort of avoid it. But otherwise, nope, can't do it. Okay, but let's go ahead and equip this Q gun. You might not actually like Q guns, but hey, whatever tickles your pickle, you know, guys. Do we have? Yes, we actually. Really? They actually weigh less than. Let me check. Wow, they actually do. Wow. The particle beam weapon actually weighs quite a bit more than the Q gun. Actually, that's really weird. Anyways, I'll be using these. Oh, that looks so cool. The way it's spread out really increases the profile of the Executioner. That looks badass. I really love that. It looks amazing. Okay, do I already have Theta shield generators? Don't need that. So I can finally get a better control system. And do I have... No, I was hoping I would get a Maxim... I would salvage a Maxim reactor from someone, because those are very good. Those have a lot of storage capacity for human configurations. And that's it. I actually can't really equip anything else on this. I mean, I could, if I had a Q gun wouldn't fit on this. See, both of these are X-Large mounts. So I actually have room for something else, but I don't want to have an awkward staggering thing, and I'm not going to put a... I mean, I'm already using a ton of energy, and I don't want to put a, you know, ammo-based anything on this, so I guess I'll just leave it that way. And I think I'm going to change you out, because you really don't need to be using those heavy blasters. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 4 imps, and I will give you 1 of these impacts, which I'm going to take away from you, eventually. And that just barely fits. 59.8. This is also a sort of common multiplayer configuration. It's kind of effective. You have to play it in a really unusual way, though. This is one of the few cases where it's actually a good idea to keep your firing chains limited. Like, keep 3 imps on one firing chain, and then once you'll get their shields down in like 1 or 2 hits. Then once you do that, you kind of have to plink at them with a Simfac. This is really your only damage. But this thing deals so much damage that you're probably, if you have good aim especially, like if you're infighting and you're rotating with your... Like, if you're rotating towards the... Like, their right-hand side. Or, sorry, their left-hand side. You will be able to aim this at pretty much any part of their body. If you head on this side, you have to rotate the opposite way, because if you look this way, then you won't be able to get an angle on them. And you will eventually be able to take out, like, their legs or something that way, although it'll take about 4 or 5 shots. And plus, you're saving so much on weight restriction that you're able to mount a better engine to be able to give you some more turning speed and so on. Okay, I don't think I have anything new for you. No? Oh well, no adjudicator for you, buddy. Okay, this is what we're going to be launching into next time. I guess I will see you in whatever part I have coming up. What is this? We're on part 11, so it'll be part 12. Almost up to lucky number 13. Lucky number 13 is going to be lucky because it probably means it's going to be the very end of this whole thing. That'll be the end of this playthrough. I might go ahead with the... I'll talk about it more then, but I might go ahead with the human campaign. I don't know. Or I might If I get a new computer by then, I might go on to another game. I do not know. Something more modern. But eventually, I think at some point, I may want to come back to this game after that. It's something I haven't thought about yet. A couple more things. I'm still working on the Patreon cartoon that's going to be coming up. I decided that I wanted to make... I didn't want to rush through it. So what I think I'm going to be doing is the next video that I'm going to release, it's not an LP anyways, will probably be something like another one of the Art Gripe videos. I might do something like that. I don't know yet. But it's not going to be a fully fledged cartoon. But that'll come later, probably next month, because I have this stupid medical bullshit that's coming up. So it'll probably be until after my birthday, into August, by the time that I actually manage to release something. Okay, but that's for them. I will see you guys next